Drifting truly is more than meets the eye. A lot of people see drift cars and see them out on the track sliding, tire smoking, and assume that these cars are just super stiff, no traction, and think we should probably just have really hard trailer tires on them. Well, it's quite the opposite. The amount of grip that we dial into our chassis and the amount of horsepower that we need to pull that grip is really surprised a lot of people. We pull well over a G in turns in drift. And that is all a result of fine suspension tuning and good sticky tires.
We're always looking to try and create the maximum amount of grip we can create, but still maintain the race car chassis balance like with, say, a road racing car. So the tires come into play in the same way they do in the other racing series. The more grip you can generate and maintain the chassis balance, the faster the car is and the better the car handles, and the more competitive the car is. So there are a lot of parallels really with every other motorsport. It just so happens that these cars are traveling sideways and the coefficient of friction between the tire and the track is different because the tire is spinning. There's quite a few things with the Mustang that help us build a competitive platform. In our series, we're restricted with chassis geometry based within a certain window around what the original OEM vehicle came with.
I chose this car. It's not that Ford has come to me and been like, hey, I want you to drive our car. I chose it because it's awesome. The suspension, the track width, the wheelbase, everything about it makes it very easy to tune and adjust to be amazing out on the drift track. And not to mention how much fun it is to drive in a stock or modified form. We actually go through about 40 tires on any given Formula Drift weekend. That's over 1 million miles of tire wear for the average person. So that kind of gets a little nuts, I think, too. I choose to use the Nitto NT05s. They offer us a very consistent grip through all heat ranges, which is very important in drifting. For us, leaving the line at 150 or so degrees and then coming off the track at 300 degrees, it's very important to have a very strong tire that can handle those ranges and also give you consistency. If you don't have consistency, you're going into the wall. So not only do we have to choose the proper tire, but tires are a tuning tool. We're adjusting up to 1 pound of pressure and seeing significant changes. Most people at home probably, have 5 pounds of pressure differences on all 4 corners of their car and might not even notice it for normal driving. But for out here, what we're doing, the smallest change you notice and makes a difference with more grip or less grip. I think it's probably best to put it this way. Pretend you're going down the freeway at 100 miles an hour onto an off-ramp. When you get to that off-ramp, yank the wheel right, yank it left, and stand on the throttle and tell me if you don't want as much grip as possible to catch you. That's essentially what we're doing, and that's why we need to fine-tune these things to handle it.